Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's neat. I like that. Exciting.
Satisfying.
Explosive.
Action-packed.
And awesome. I read actually Archie comics growing up, which I feel like people are like, that's not a comic. I'm like, yes, it is. That is a comic.
I read, those Archie comics too. The Laugh Digests and all of those. I loved them, but I actually used to read English comics. And the two that I read the most were the Dandy and Beano, because my relatives would bring them over from London.
I grew up loving Spider-Man. I thought it was I thought he was fun and funny, but also thought that, he had a really complicated story that, he had this responsibility thrust on him as a child, and that, his tragic backstory with his uncle, and also who doesn't want to swing on webs,
Yeah. I really identify with the character of Captain America. Joe and I came into the MCU directing Captain America: The Winter Soldier and then Captain America: Civil War. And so that character is. I just sort of like the simplicity in that character. It's sort of like you always know where he's at in a room, and I think that's very. There's something very reassuring about that.
I think we went through a lot of them, and then I decided that teleportation would be the best one because it's just so convenient, and you could get anywhere you wanted to go. Just snap like that, and I think it would make traveling really easy.
We really talked about it and kicked it around. I think we both landed on that. I mean,
because flying, but that still takes a while. You know what I mean?
It'd be an incredible experience.
It'd be long though. Like if you had to go from New York to London, you'd be flying forever.
You could skip traffic if you had a meeting, but if you could just teleport to it.
Yeah, teleportation.
You don't have to worry about any traffic at all.
We always say, like, one of them is like, I would love to be able to eat pizza and never get full. So I can just keep eating it and eating it and eating it.
That's the best superpower there is.
Black Widow. Not even a question in my mind.
I'm not
Black
so
Widow.
sure.
Black Widow.
I'm really not so sure.
Yeah, I am.
I feel like we mix it up a little bit.
I
once
feel like
already.
we already had this fight and I
Yeah.
won.
I
So
don't know.
yeah, it's been already like tried.
Not so
and
sure.
Proven, yeah.
I mean, Ant-Man has, he has a bit more control of what he can do now. His suit, he can, he knows.
Yeah, that's the thing is the Black Widow doesn't need any of those toys. She's just she's just like
I wouldn't call
trained
them
assassin.
toys. I'd call them powerful weapons.
Toys.